In this video, I would like to talk a little bit about key signatures. In one of my previous videos, I have talked about the patterns, the interval patterns for the major scales, which are whole, 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 half, whole, 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 half for the C major. That falls naturally on the white keys, okay? But for other major keys, G major, for example, it doesn't really work by just using the white keys. So to keep that interval pattern, you have to raise the F to F sharp. There you have a whole step and a half step at the end. Okay, so that's how we have these key signatures. So for G major, we have a F sharp, and they are indicated at the beginning of the staff. Okay, for a piece, they're usually indicated at beginning for each staff. So if you have a longer piece, you have two lines, so they are both marked for every line. Okay, and sometimes you have a piece that involves many of these key signatures. For example, this is a piece I played a long time ago, and here I have 7 sharps of a key signature. Okay, and sometimes you can have flats. This one has 6 flats for the key signature. Okay, so just for example, and what they do is that instead of marking it in front of all the notes that needs to be sharp, they summarize it and put it at the beginning. So for the composer, it's easy. He only needs to put it in the front, and that just kind of automatically sharps all the notes that he wanted to play sharp. But for the performer, sometimes it takes a little work to remember which note needs to be sharped. Okay, so the key signature tells you what note needs to be sharped throughout the piece, or sometimes a flat, so what note needs to be flatted throughout the piece. Okay, so that is different than a accidental mark. Accidental marks are the flats or sharps that is marked right before the note. Okay, so this sharp, the key signature, rules the entire piece, and the accidental mark only rules throughout the particular measure. Okay, so so here, let's see, I don't think that this one is a good example. Let me see. Okay, so here, for example, the evening song, okay, we have a key signature for B flat. So that means whenever you see a B, when you play the piece, you gotta flat that, okay? You gotta flat the B. So here I see one B, okay? And you need to play B flat when you get there. And also I see B here in the left hand, that's a B. So you need to flat that B. Here's another B. You gotta flat that B, okay? And also here, B and B flat. So notice the bass clef B flat is marked on the second line down here, but this B is up here above all the 5 lines, okay? Then how come this is a ruling for this? Well, you don't necessarily have to be the same B on the same line. It needs to be all the B's, no matter where the B is on the staff. That B should be flatted. Okay, so for the right hand, it just happened to be on the same line as the B flat mark. But if you have a B somewhere else, you should flat that one as well. Okay, and that works for the sharps as well. Okay, I don't think I have an example to show you the F's. Okay, but this is a good example. Okay, so here, this is indicated you gotta sharp all the F's throughout the piece, okay, because that's the key signature. But here, when I have an F and it's marked a natural sign, so this natural sign cancels the F sharp. Okay, so when you get to here, you gotta play the regular F, okay, just the white key. And this F is also canceled, I mean the sharp is also canceled, so you play F natural here, okay? And it happens again, this is also canceled to play F natural. Okay, so that is a very good example for the key signature. Okay, let me see if I have other examples. No, I think I have covered all the points that I need to talk about for the key signatures. So I think that's good. All right.